Welcome back to the channel. Tonight it is time to jump on to do the Tuesday trundle, hour long ride, 1.5 to 2 watts per kilogram with Andy. I ended up having to work today, which wasn't in the plan, but I've shifted my holiday a bit, so actually my holiday starts now. But I'm going to load up Zwift. It's already loaded up. Going to get changed, jump on and enjoy this ride. Just have a chat on Discord. Haven't ridden yet this week, haven't ridden since Saturday, so I need to build those kilometers up to get to my target. That's the ride done. I did 10 kilometers before joining the ride, so it's about 42 kilometers done, which is good. It's a good number towards the overall target. It is 8:30 though. I haven't eaten, and I've got a femme for myself tonight because my wife is out swimming, so I'm going to go and cook myself some dinner. Take the evening to chill out a bit and enjoy the fact that I now definitely don't have any work for the next 2 weeks. It's Wednesday morning. I've just dropped my little one off at my mum's house. She's spending the day with them. I've come back, I've just sat here for an hour trying to get tickets to the NFL London games, which I've managed to do, going to see the Dolphins versus the Jaguars in October. Looking forward to that. But now I need to edit the vlog that's due out later today because I'm quite a long way behind with that. So that's my plan for this morning. And then this afternoon, I think I'm going to do some tinkering with my PC to try and make it stop crashing. Let's see if it works. Video edited, uploaded, ready to go at 6 o'clock this evening. That is good. Taking a bit longer than I expected. It's now mid-afternoon. I'm going to start work on the computer. I bought a new motherboard to put in case it's the motherboard causing my issues, and a new power supply unit that I'm going to put in too. They're the cheapest options to upgrading before having to look at another graphics card or whatever. So before I go to work on that, I am going to take it downstairs and give it a good clean before I get myself covered in muck and dirt and dust and stuff. So I'm going to do that. Well, it is 8:30. I've just finished and pressed the on button and it has booted up. Oh, thank God. I'm just going to go through some of the settings now, make sure everything's set up properly and that it's working. A bit later than I expected. It's not all I've been doing. I have stopped for dinner and a few other bits and bobs, so it's not like I'll be doing it all afternoon, but time to have a fiddle and a play and let's make sure it's actually going to work. It's Thursday lunchtime. It is race day today, but that computer took me a lot longer to sort out last night. I had an issue with the Wi-Fi. I didn't finish until late and I was so tired. I just went to bed, which means I haven't even sent today's invites out for tonight's race. Bit far behind. The whole idea about having time off is to catch up with things, but yesterday's knocked me back a little bit. So yeah, I'm out for a walk with the little one. We've just had, she's just had a little bit of lunch. I'm gonna get home, send the invites out, and then try and catch up with myself a little bit. It's Thursday evening, time for the race. It has been another busy day. It's supposed to be relaxing, but when you got a little one, it's near on impossible. Had a really nice day though, to be fair. Just rushed to eat my dinner, which was a McDonald's. It's not going well this week, eating wise, but I'm going to get changed, load up Zwift, jump on, see how this goes. We've got about 20 minutes before. I've not really done a lot of distance this week already to build into my target. So I'm going to try and do this and stay on for a little bit longer if I can, just to get some extra kilometers. But let's get the race done first. 20-kilometer race, a little bit longer than the last few, so got to try and pace this one a bit better, I think. A couple of minutes before the race starts, we've got a couple of new people actually tonight, so welcome to the group. Hope you get on okay. And I think that's going to fill the decal up a little bit, which is nice, which will make this a little bit easier. I don't know how I'm going to do here. I've had a busy few days. I don't know whether I'm going to feel strong or who knows. It's a slightly longer route than usual, 20 odd K, 2 laps of the volcano flat route. So going to try and hold back from pushing too hard from the start and jumping on straight after eating dinner. It doesn't feel like a clever idea right now, but let's see how we get on. One of the biggest worries for me is this is the first time I've loaded Zwift up with my new computer setup. So fingers crossed I don't have any issues, and we are going around the part of the course that had the issues for me previously. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes shut when I come to that point, I think. But fingers crossed, all the changes have made that go away, and there are no hiccups. Let's see. We've got it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I had to put some big efforts in to catch up with the D group at the start. I caught them first time and then they got away from me again. So I just had to put another burst to catch up. I want to try not to lose them if I can, but I need to be able to sit in and just recover a little bit because there's a lot of red. I need to just get settled back in with the group if I can. I can't keep putting the burst in to get that group again. J Robertson, B Dark, R Mono up, S Greaves, A Evans. Then me with R Dalton, J Alder just behind, D Duncombe, and then the C's are coming 35 seconds back. C Finlayson, C Ritchie, S Pye, C Moore, C Waring. I haven't got enough to keep up here. Come on. We're 13 minutes in, I still managed to catch back onto the back of this group. But it's game, good people. Seacat are now 20 seconds behind and catching. Oh, I can't talk, sorry. I just got to the top of that little hook incline. The C's are coming past. I've lost the back of the D's now. I couldn't. Oh, no, I got nothing left. Try and catch onto the back of R Dalton if I can. Here come the B's. We got loads of riders all in one place at the moment. Don't know where it's going to fall out at the end. Just trying to catch the nuts of this draft as I can. Hopefully catch me back up with the D's. So I've done a lap. I'm currently sat in amongst some of the Seacat and J Robinson and S Greaves. I can't, my brain's gone so foggy, I can't even work out what's going on where. There's definitely a group of D's further ahead, I know that much. But we've still got 9.5 kilometres left to go. And I'm pretty spent, there's a lot of red on my graph. Come on. 6k to go. Jay Robertson's just pulling away from me now. I think I'm done. I don't have a lot in my legs. Can't really focus on what's going on. I'm a bit of a mess. Oh. 3.5k left to go. Just caught Jay Robertson with a burst on that hill. I just tried to put the hammer down, go down here, and my legs just wouldn't do it. So he'll be catching me back again in a minute, no doubt. 3k to go. Oh, this has been a hard one. I can see the line ahead. Jay Robertson's catching me 10 metres behind. Put out a burst at the top. Hopefully get enough speed up to stay ahead. I can't anymore. I'm just going to coast over and across the line. I need to just stop for a minute. I feel sick. They're horrible. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, recovered a bit. I still feel quite sick. But let's do a quick roundup of the race then. So the winner, C. White, 33.30, 15 seconds ahead of N. Slevin, and who was 2 seconds ahead of C. Waring, C. Cat. So that's the first B Cat and C Cat across the line. C Swan in fourth, 33.58, not far behind. Let's move my face. Jill 34.05 in fifth is a B Cat. Seymour in sixth, 35.14, and S Pie in seventh. And then that was close. S Pie in seventh. R Moller up in eighth. C. Finlayson in ninth, separated by 2 seconds. Cracking racing, everyone. That's really good. Sorry, man, my brain, I was on a different planet then. Yeah, I couldn't, that group that came through, the B's and the C's, just completely messed up where we were on the road, and I have no idea where I was, who came out where, who was ahead, who was behind, and yeah, I kind of didn't recover for the whole race. B Dark, D-Cat 26.17 in 10th, C Ritchie in 11th, same time, another sprint to the line, no doubt. A Evans in 12th, 37.02. Got your own back on last week. S Greaves was just riding today. And then myself in 14th, 37.21. Jay Robinson in 15th, 37.25. Got to be honest, S Greaves gave me a bit of a hand around in the second lap there, so 14th for me goes to Jay Robinson. If I didn't have that help, he would have beaten me. So then we have D. Duncombe in 16th, 38.19. M. Hyde in 17th. And Jay Alder in 18th. Welcome to all the new guys. Jay Alder, D. Duncombe, and R. Moller up. I think you're all new this week. Apologies if you have ridden with us before. It's difficult to remember all the names that do come along, but awesome racing, everybody. I pushed so hard in that. It was a weird one because I felt like I was pushing harder than I've probably ever pushed before. I suppose I say that in every race, don't I? But
I really had to push to stay with the DCAT in that group, and I just didn't have it. And then when we all got split, I didn't know where I was, and all I know is I put out everything I had, and I guess that's all I can do. But another 20 kilometers, 21.3 kilometers. I was going to stay on for a bit more, but to be honest, I'm feeling quite sick, and the thought of cycling any more just it's very off-putting. But that means I've only done about 60 kilometers. I've got a lot more to do tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, but that is for then. I'm going to go and just have some dinner and hopefully sit down and recover a bit. So I'll catch you later.
It's 8:45 on Friday evening. I am absolutely exhausted. I've been on my feet all day. We've been out as a family, my wife and my daughter, for the whole day. Only just got back. The plan was to jump on the bike, and I just don't have it in my legs. I'm just exhausted. And actually, looking at the length of this video already, I'm going to put the day out that we've had today in Wednesday's vlog. So keep an eye out for that if you want to watch that. But no more riding this week, which means I've still got 90 kilometers to do on Saturday or Sunday to be able to make that the 150 in the week. Bit of a challenge for me, actually. I've picked probably the wrong route on Saturday. A route around the jungle, which is a slower route, so will be less kilometers. But I'll have to fit in some other ride somewhere else to get up to the distance that I need to make up for this week. So it's a good challenge. Looking back at the race that we had this week, I looked at the results afterwards, and I'm only about 5 watts under an FTP 20-minute effort, which during the race I was really struggling to keep up with the draft of the DCAT. As you saw from the start, lots of red red lines in the graph along the bottom. It was really hard, but I think that's a sign that everybody's just improving as well. So it's always going to be hard, and I seem to find every race I'm saying it was the hardest race, but I did feel quite unwell for a little period afterwards as well. I had to have a good lie down, stand in front of a fan and just cool down as well. So yeah, definitely put a lot of effort into that one, as I know lots of other people did, reading the comments on Facebook afterwards, and a couple of very close sprints to the line as well, which is awesome to see. There was partway through where all three groups kind of came together, the Bs and the Cs. We were passed by the Cs, and then before I knew it, the Bs were coming past as well, and I was just sort of putting out so much effort, I lost track of everything that was going on around me. And the fogginess didn't clear. It was kind of weird. I was trying to work out what was going on, where the rest of the DCAT was, where the race was going. And all I could focus on was keeping my legs moving and staying with a group that I was with. And that was it. But, you look back on those afterwards and you just feel really good because you've pushed yourself so hard. So I am really happy with that. The ride for next week, because obviously you'll be seeing this on Sunday, will be Tuesday night, Jill's unbanded group ride. Then on Thursday is our handicap race where we all adjust our weights in Zwift to level the playing field a bit. And the calculation for that is your FTP divided by 2.5 will give you your weight in kilograms that you need to enter in Zwift. That levels the playing field and often results in close racing as well, which is great. It's my favorite race that we do. I absolutely love it because it gives me a chance. But my adjustments getting smaller and smaller with the weight loss I've had recently and the FTP increases I've had before, that adjustment is becoming smaller. But I'm looking forward to it. And then Saturday is another group ride. So if you want to come along to those, follow me in Zwift, Matt King T2.5, or Jill if you want to come on Tuesday night's ride. All the information will be in the links below. You can join up on the Google Forms link or on Spond, and then 2 days before I'll send out a meeting invite so that you can come along. So join up and do all of that below. If you have enjoyed today's video, do hit like, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you on Wednesday.